2024 is here, and today we're going to talk about how to set, keep, and achieve your financial goals in the new year. My name is Amanda Ryba. I have been running the Illuminate Your Wealth channel here on YouTube for the past few months. I have been a licensed coach and financial professional for the last 8 years, and it is my goal to illuminate to the world what wealthy people do with their money. And one thing all wealthy people do is set goals. But it's not just about setting goals. You want to make sure that they are measurable, they are achievable, and that you have the action steps in place to make sure that you can knock those out in the new year. So welcome to 2024. Today we're going to be talking about how to achieve financial goals. However, you could apply this to any area of life. The very first thing you want to do is actually handwrite out the goal that you want to achieve, or multiple goals that you want to achieve by the end of the year. Then after that, you want to look at those goals and handwrite out why do you want to achieve them and by when do you want to achieve them. So for example, let's say that you want to save $12,000 by the end of the year. So your deadline is December 31st, 2024. And the reason you want to achieve this goal is because you want to purchase a new car in the year after and you need a $12,000 down payment. So now you have a reason attached to the goal, which is going to give you more emotion and more drive to go out there and hit it by the desired date. The next thing you want to do is take a look at that goal and break it down into small daily, weekly, monthly habits that can lead you to achieving it. So for example, again, if our goal is to save $12,000 by the end of next year, well, maybe the first step you could take towards achieving that would be to do a little bit of research on some high yield savings accounts and open up an account. And then from there, you can say, okay, if I want to save $12,000 in 1 year, that equals down to $1,000 every month. And let's say you get paid bi-weekly twice a month. Well, that would mean you need to save $500 every check. So you can take that high yield savings account one step further and actually set up an automatic deposit of $500 every Friday, right? Every other Friday that you get paid going into that high yield savings account. So that could be a great habit that you could put in place today to help ensure you achieve that goal by that desired time. Now, habits aren't enough, right? We also have to think about the distractions or the potential pitfalls we could essentially come against when trying to reach that goal. So what could be some distractions that could keep you away from saving that $12,000 by the end of next year? Maybe you're like me and you like to travel. Maybe you like to go out to nice restaurants or bars with friends or family on the weekends. Maybe you like to shop and you like those designer labels for shoes or handbags or purses. Well, those could be potential distractions or pitfalls that could deter you away from that goal. So you have to think, what's more important, right? Is the distraction more important or is achieving the goal more important? If achieving the goal is more important, then we have to think about potential solutions to those distractions or way we could flip those distractions. So for example, if I like to travel and let's say that costs me maybe $800,000, $900,000 a month, that right there could eat up the $1,000 a month that I plan to save to purchase that new car next year. How could I flip that? What could I do instead to allow me to still achieve my goal, right? Maybe instead of traveling with friends and family, I could do things that are local, that are free, right? I could go on maybe a road trip for the day or explore local activities or cities around where I live that I have never been to before. And maybe if you like to shop, maybe instead of actually going out there to shop, you do a little online shopping, add it to your cart, but you don't actually click purchase. Still gives you that feeling like you're purchasing it, but without actually hitting the button. These are some very important steps in terms of actually achieving your goals. Again, this could be applied to any aspect of life that you're setting goals to, but I am here to talk to you specifically about money goals. And this could apply to maybe you're trying to save money to start a business, or maybe you're trying to expand a business, or you're trying to pay down some debt, or you're trying to start up a new account that you've never saved into before, right? This could really work in so many different ways. So again, the steps are: number one, write down the goal. Handwrite down the goal. You are 42% more likely to achieve a goal once you've written it down. Step two, list all the reasons why you want it. Step three, list the timeline. When will you achieve it by? And then from there, the daily habits that you can use and the distractions that could potentially deter you away from it. And then the most important part is those goals need to be hung somewhere where you look at them every morning and every night, and you say them out loud to yourself as though it's something that you have achieved. And then as you're saying it, that's not enough. You have to actually feel it. You have to internalize what it would be like and feel like for you to achieve that goal. So if my goal is to drive a new car, what kind of car do I want? Do I want a BMW, a Lexus, a Volkswagen, whatever it is? Let's say I want a BMW. What does it feel like to be driving that BMW? What would I be wearing? Would I have the windows down and the wind in my hair? Would I have the music on? Would I have a passenger next to me, or would I be alone? Where would I be driving? What would I be driving to? Imagine the feeling and the excitement that it will bring once you've achieved it. So as you're saying those goals out loud to yourself, it's, I own a BMW, whatever it is, right? And I thrive, I'm excited, I'm in love, I have great energy, whatever it is, you're feeling those emotions as you're saying it out loud. And that is what tricks your mind into assuming that you've already accomplished it, right? Because our brain doesn't know the difference between things that we feel because we're telling ourselves we feel them, or things that we actually experience. So hopefully this helps with a little goal setting 101. I have been doing goal setting for the last 8 years, and these are just some tips that have really helped me accomplish some big goals in my life. So I hope they help you as well. If you like videos like this, click the subscribe button and turn the bell to turn on notifications, because I release a new video every single week. And again, this is Amanda Ryba from the Illuminate Your Wealth community, signing off and wishing you a very happy, healthy start to 2024.